Welcome back to Emojify, and this is one of our listening to. So hope you all are fine. And today, before going on to a video, let's answer the question. So the question was, what or which is the thing which you can go at red and stop at green? The answer is a watermelon, because you can eat the red part but stop at green, right? So that's it. So today, let's go on to the video. So today we'll be seeing about a country in where you cannot be yourself. You have to be every time 24/7 under a supervision and a rule. This country is in the East Asia, which is called North Korea. I know you all have been known about this, but make sure you know things about this too. So this country, North Korea, is ruled by a dynasty called Kim dynasty, because from three generations it is ruled by the Kim, like Kim, then his son, the first one was Kim Il Sung and Kim Jong Il, and now we have Kim Jong Un, who is ruling North Korea. Like, it is a democratic country, but wherein you have to be under supervision of everything. Their elections happen once every 5 years, but you don't believe me, there is only one candidate who is Kim, and elections are to choose people, but there only one option is available, where North Korea says that 100% of election results are out. In other country only few members vote, but few don't, because there are options and they don't want. But in North Korea there are only one option, which is Kim, and you have to vote him. If you don't vote him, he is gonna put you in jail. So that was something. But in that country, it is an atheist country, because most of them don't believe in religion, and religious things are prohibited from that country, North Korea. But Buddhism is the most worshipped country in North Korea. So North Korea is also known as the worst human rights committed country, because there, okay, let me say this, when Kim's father or grandfather died, that day is called as a particular day where everybody in the country should come out in the road and cry. Would you believe this? If a president of a country says, my family member have passed away, come to the road and cry. And if somebody celebrates their birthday or any other special day, or he finds anybody being happy on that particular day, he is gonna prison him. Do you believe that? I was like, what is this? And this is what something. And when you make mistakes in that country, in any other country, when you make mistakes, like you commit a murder and you commit a suicide, even suicide is also illegal in many countries. And when you do that, you get punishment being in jail, wherein you have to work. But in North Korea, they put you in jail, but they don't like offer some few facilities. They make you work in the thread company doing bundle and bundle of thread. They make you work in the matchbox company without salary for 12 hours. And if you commit a mistakes, it is not only you suffering, your son or your grandson, which is 3 generations. They're going to punish 3 generations of your family for working under them without salary. Okay, and many of them, so if your father makes a mistake, you and your son will be committing it. But if your grandfather have made a mistake, your grandfather, your father, and you will be making the work without any salary over there. And North Korea has reported 2 lakh people without doing mistake working under them. Would you believe that? And if any other countries does it, it's gonna be illegal. And in many countries, kindergarten is a place where people or kids learn. In many countries, there are no books, no bags for children in kindergarten, because it is a time for children to play and learn. But in North Korea, children's books are filled with name of Kim. When you open their book, it is a story of Kim making sure everything is fine in the country. So the kids from their childhood are mentally said that Kim Jong-un is a great person. You have to follow him. You have to not even regret if he says anything. So from your childhood, they make sure that you're growing in a mindset that your president is good. And because of all this, when you try to escape the country, there are many like soldier. Once there is a soldier and a dog present who shoots you when you try to escape. But North Korea is smaller than a state of India, but the military power is the most powerful military in the world. North Korea is the 97th smallest country, but in military power it is the fourth most powerful military power in the world. Do you believe that? Because everyone in North Korea tend to go to military, because only there you can have a respectful life. Even there you have a ruled life where you cannot be yourself. And I said you cannot escape North Korea, but a 13-year-old girl with her mother escaped it. So let's see how she escaped. When she was 13, she escaped from a river in North Korea, in which she thought she would die. Her mother would die. Her father was a military, in which she suffered a lot. Without saying that, she could not bear the pain with her mother, so all she wanted to is get out of North Korea. So she went out. Her name was Yeonmi. Yeah, I could pronounce it like that. So her name was Yeonmi, in which she escaped when she was 13 without anybody noticing her, and she went to the border of China, and now she's the most, like, wow, are you great, like that people would say when she's been noticed in the public. Because that powerful mind is one mind who is tending to say every truth in the other countries of North Korea. How she escaped was, as I said, her father was in military and she could not bear the pain of a military man suffering. She and her mother planned to escape, and they went into a river in which you can go to the border of China. And she swam for like more than 2 to 3 days, and she went to China, in which she should have been sold there to live her life in China. So her mother was sold for $65 as she was old, and Yeonmi was sold for $200, which is really cruel. And she thought her life is gonna get over. She's not gonna get a good life. So all she did was she wanted to suffer. And she said an interesting thing about North Korea, that in many countries there is TV channels, like in a particular TV there are more than 2800 channels, but in North Korea there are only 3 channels present, which is one channel describes about Kim, his father, his grandfather, and how he ruled North Korea, one channel. And the second channel is the sports happening in North Korea, and the third channel is a government channel of North Korea, in which only the things which happen in North Korea, or the news of North Korea, everything North Korea and Kim is being visible. Only 3 things, and you cannot speak to other country people in your phone, mobile, or whatever. You cannot contact any member in North Korea from outside, and you cannot call anyone out of the country. And if you are caught, you're going to be prisoned, and you are not going to be freely kept in the prison, as I said. So education, TV, and everything is going to be under supervision. That's not good for people to believe. And she has given a great information about North Korea, in which human rights committee is taking action towards North Korea. So I hope you liked this video. If you liked this video, just go subscribe the button below on there, and hope you like the video. So click the like button and do follow our Emojify channel in this account. And the question for today is, what doesn't have life but dies? And guys, do follow our Emojify's Instagram account in the description box links. Thank you.